Jack Crowley, you've had your moments in Munster over the seasons. That drop goal will live with you for a long time, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be one of them. But look, I think the credit has to go to the lads that put in the shift up front. I mean, we asked them to do a lot today. It wasn't by all means perfect, but it never is. And I just thought today we spoke all week about how it's going to take a 1 to 23 and to 30-man squad training. So we saw that today, and you could see how hard it was to break down La Rochelle. And you know, it's no joke coming here. It's a serious place.
It was a stop-start sort of game, and I'm guessing difficult to manage, or am I misinterpreting?
Yeah, no, it's always difficult when you come up against a team that, you know, stop your momentum. You're not playing off front football, and in that sense, you got to try and find the kicks a little bit earlier. And you saw when we didn't, there was penalties they got and gave them access in. So, just from our point of view, maybe we've got to find a solution there and figure out how we can keep the ball down in the other opposition's end a little bit more.
Last 10 minutes, there was a sense of belief that this was very much doable. Where does that come from? Because maybe that belief has been missing, Jack.
Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to answer in a sense, because I think the belief's always been there. You know, it's something that no matter who we come up against, that fight's always in us. Just this time, I think credit to the plan that we were given, and equally to the squad that we have there to finish that out. I thought it was unbelievable. So look, another tough challenge awaits us next week to see whether it's Ulster or Bordeaux. But yeah, we'll enjoy this. But yeah.
So you should. Well done.
Thanks.
Tadhg, can you put any words on that?
Probably just phenomenal. I think the feeling amongst the group, you know, the belief going into this week. You know, we're underdogs, but we always knew there was a bit more in us. You know, there always is in this competition, and coming to such a special place, and then you see the travelling support here. We're in an away game. It's probably 2-1, and you know, to have that many Munster fans come out here and support us, it just brings our energy up, and we're able to put in performance like that.
It was a game that just ebbed and flowed. It must have been very, very tricky to try and manage it.
Yeah, it was, in fairness. You know, we spoke about the first 20 minutes. We wanted to start well. We knew there'd be a bit of a storm, and to be fair, they came at us, and they're probably unlucky not to have 2 tries at the start with the foot in touch. But, you know, we weathered that, and then we came back into it, we built into the game, and thought we controlled the second part of the first half, and you know, we came into the second half ready for another battle, and you know, it ebbed and flowed like you said, but we stuck in there, and they gave it everything at the end, but thankfully we were able to hold on.
An old drop at goal is very important to a Munster player in a Champions Cup. I mean, there was ice in Crowley's veins for that one, wasn't there?
There always is. You see it in training all the time. You see how much he grows each week. It's a testament to his character. You know, I've seen him hitting a few in the warm-up, and I actually thought to myself, it'd be nice if he got one of them, and he got the exact one I seen him hit. So what a drop goal that was. But you know, the performance overall from him was incredible today, and I thought he managed the game unbelievably well, and fair play to him.
Final one for you. How do you possibly gather yourself and go again next week? Because that's the challenge right now.
Yeah, but that's what this competition throws at you. You can never take anything for granted. You know, we could be at home in Thomond, but we could be away to Bordeaux, and each of those are going to be tough. Obviously, an away trip over to France will be a difficult one, but you see what we can produce here, but we'll have to keep going up a level as this competition goes on. So next week we're no different. We'll have to raise it again.
Next week is for tomorrow. Enjoy this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Craig Casey, try and sum that up for me, will you please?
Surreal. I think growing up, like, you're watching Munster in Europe and special days, and you're seeing all the fans travel over, and you want to be part of days like that. And today is one of those days. I think it'll go down in history in Munster folklore, but I suppose it doesn't end here now, and this isn't our Champions Cup final. We want to go further, and it's all about next week now. We'll recover, but what a day. I think we'll get around each other in the change room and we'll really enjoy it, and we can't thank the travelling fans enough. Like I said, absolutely surreal, savage stuff.
And a wonderful try in that first half between you and Abrahams. I mean, can you remember much about it?
It was something we talked about during the week, because he's so dangerous. I was like, if you get counter-attack, I'll just stay upfield and I'll be on your inside, just scouting how he plays. But I was running in quicksand near the end. I was looking around and Lades was catching up me. I was like, oh my God, if I get caught here, it's so embarrassing. but special joy, and the celebration was for Shane Daly just before anyone asked. He's one of the injured crew, and he dared me to do it if we scored, so nice one for him.
We were wondering. Emotional day as well. It's a long time since this incredible group of supporters got to do what they're doing today, come down and celebrate an epic victory. It's almost payback in some ways, isn't it, for all the hard yards they've put in with you guys when it hasn't been going so well?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they're the best fans in the world, in good or bad, and you get a real sense of that living in and around Limerick. I think the amount of Munster jerseys you see and the support you always get when times are tough, like, really felt it during my injury, everyone behind you, and like you said, a bit of payback for them today, especially for me. I have my parents over, and I think they've enjoyed the 2 days in La Rochelle on the beer and stuff like that, so I think a great day for them and all the Munster fans, and like I said earlier, we can't thank them enough, but what a club, and they deserve this 100%.
And finally, Craig, from your own personal perspective, having had that frustration of the injury over the last couple of months, it must feel just that extra bit special?
Yeah, 100%. I think this is the game I had earmarked to try and get back for while I was being injured, and to get back last week and play a very hard game against Connacht was probably a bonus. But it was credit to all the hard work that the people put into me. I think I couldn't thank Evan Fitzgerald enough, the physio in Munster. I mean, the hard yards that he put into me, and I suppose my support system all over the 3.5 months. Look, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been ACL, which we feared, and it was meniscus. So I think it was positive after that. But like I said, I can't thank the people around me and Evan Fitz enough. And that's for them and the Munster fans. So, special day.
Go and enjoy it.
Thank you. Cheers.